If you're watching this video, it's because someone has told you about HeroPath and has suggested to you that HeroPath may be something for yourself or for your teen or young adult son or daughter who is somewhere between the ages of 16 to 26 years old and is asking the major questions about their life direction, trying to figure out who they are and where they're headed in life. What happens is that a very small percentage of teens and young adults in this age know exactly what they want. They have a plan, they have the confidence, and they're already launching onto their life. But for the vast majority of them, what happens is they fit into one of these three categories. They either have no idea what they want for their future, they have some or maybe even many ideas, but they're not sure which one to pursue, or maybe they know exactly what they want, but they're feeling intimidated or perhaps overwhelmed by the task at hand it will be to actually go that particular route. HeroPath is based on over 30,000 hours of comprehensive research and firsthand experience studying and working with people who are happy and satisfied with their careers and with their lives. And specifically, it's how do these people make decisions specifically about their life direction? And what is it that they do, and how can we teach young people to make decisions like them so that they too can launch themselves onto a path that will be deeply satisfying and make them very happy and successful in their lives? So what exactly is life direction? So rather than keep it as a vague concept, let me specifically say life direction is being able to answer the questions of what, who, where, and when in life. So for example, that includes where do I go to college, or if I go to college at all. In this particular day and age when there's so much pressure being put on getting into the most prestigious named schools, HeroPath will actually take apart the myths around this and present the actual facts and help people to be able to make decisions about what's the right path, the right place for them, again, if at all. And when they get there, what are the right majors to be pursuing, how to be approaching it to the most they can out of college. It's about what career path to pursue, not about knowing exactly what you want to do with your life when you grow up, but about being able to find the direction that leads in the right career path. It's about helping them find the right relationships, the right people to be building their life with, both intimate personal relationships, professional relationships, collegial relationships. How do you identify the right people to build your life with? It's about answering the question about where to be living and where to be building their life and building their future from. Where, in this point in time, anywhere on earth, where's the right place to do it? And then last of this is when, because there's so much pressure put on young people today to have to do things in a certain time frame, but HeroPath helps them to identify when exactly is the right time for them to move on or move away or start their own business or change their career, and actually allows them to have the permission to do things on their own time. But it's extremely challenging when you're a young person in this day and age because there's so many different opinions, and the opinions are coming from everywhere, and they're oftentimes screaming and shouting out at them, telling them this is the right way, do it this way, do it that way. Well, how do they find out? Well, that's what HeroPath does, is help them to figure out what's the right path for them, and then to develop the strategy that it's going to take to be able to go down this path. So HeroPath will help teens and young adults ages 16 to 26 deciding what they want with their life, who they want to be building their life with, where they want to do it, and when is the right time to be doing it. HeroPath helps them to develop the confidence that they need, teaches them how to be able to develop the connections and the network that they're going to need to be able to get what they want in their life, and teaches them specifically the strategies of how to be able to stand out from the crowd when it's necessary and essential to be able to do it, whether that's in a job interview or an opportunity to try to get something published or try to get into a graduate program, how to make themselves really stand out in a very competitive and complex world. Fundamentally, to live this kind of deeply satisfying life takes courage. And we at HeroPath, in our coaching process, understand that it takes courage, and we play the role, as E. Cummings said, to help people have the courage to grow up and become who they really are. And our job as coaches is to help them to answer these questions for themselves and to develop the attitude, the mindset, the skills that they're going to need to be able to go out and lead these lives that are deeply satisfying lives for themselves. So in an age when so many teens and young adults are overwhelmed with choices, we're actually going to help them to eliminate options and clear the path out for themselves as to here's the one that's the right one for me, and develop the courage, the confidence, the skills, the poise, the attitude it's going to take to lead this extraordinary life that's theirs when they follow their hero path. Hero path is a weekend program and a year of coaching working with highly trained, highly skilled, really interesting people who've done interesting things with their lives. And the end result of it at the end of that year is that rather than go through life with all these questions and uncertainty, you'll become, you or your son or daughter will become somebody who is decisive, confident, poised, and really launched on their path to an extraordinary life. Learn more about HeroPath by visiting our website.